to the control panel. I can shut this all down. Stillness. Then strike.
How's it going, everybody? Greetings from Nerdiest Diamond. Today we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Legacy Animated Deluxe PROWL. And oh my goodness, okay, I'm not even going to bother trying because I love this boy. This was a generous gift from my best friend. His name will not be said for his privacy. Just a generous gift. I cannot thank him enough. I just can't. It's definitely, easily figure, like, top 10 of 2023, hands down. Not gonna say which place though, but anyway, let us get a close look at the bike mode. And for what it's worth, it's actually not bad. Obviously, it has competition being, you know, the original deluxe, which I unfortunately don't have. Sadly, I need to find one. I will absolutely find one. But lovely gold paint on the rim cover here. Nice fender piece here, which I always appreciate. Nice gunmetal for the venting here, and some lovely gold around the trim of the wing. Some lovely gold and black paint to cover the front of the motorcycle. I forget these are called. Bright Autobot symbol tampographed on. Nice riveting action too. Man, does that pop. Also, weird bit of detail is, as you can see here in the animation cell, for some reason, this is supposed to be red. I don't know why. Like, why would you make a headlight a siren? This is supposed to be red, but in robot mode, they're black, which kind of makes sense because, you know, lights turned off. But why? Anyway, on the other side, we can very much clearly see the shuriken. Not terribly implemented, I will say. I just wish these were sharper looking. If those were sharper looking, actually would make it look a lot better. Lovely gold and silver on the base of the body and the gas tank, the fuel cap rather. Nice seat placement, and lovely gold as well for the arm. I like to call these rank signs because they technically are. Some blue and reds here, and more gold. Just all around a lovely piece. Also, as you can see, kickstand, because I mean, how else is he gonna stand? But yeah, he's not terrible. He does roll, but he will fall with it. Welcome to gravity. Unfortunately, though, it's kind of a bitch. You have to move the wing out to get the kickstand out, which is really frustrating, I'll tell you right now. But at the very least, it's functional. But anyway, let us get down to some size comparisons. Starting with Studio Series 86 Voyager Ironhide. And yes, I don't even want to hear it. I know, big ass bike, but that doesn't bother me in the slightest. It's just genuinely impossible to get this level of engineering at such a proper scale. But hey, why not? It doesn't look that bad here. Oh, what, you think I was going to bring in the most important lineup in this entire set? Oh my goodness, yes. The animated G1 version of the animated crew. I said animated 3 times now. Apologies, but yeah. Again, ignoring the size of PROWL, this honestly looks super nice. Do I wish Bulkhead was bigger? Yes. But they all look just stunning next to each other. Again, why wouldn't I do this? Yeah, they do look pretty snazzy together. Again, ignoring the scale, they honestly look super nice together. Ignore what's up with the hood. Yeah, I need to clean him. But yeah, they look great. And definitely the most important comparison, that being Legacy RC. And yes, I know, people are going to say it. He's totally a remold of her. No, he's not. If I'm being completely honest, I don't even know what parts they would share. I honestly cannot say. Like, there is no similarities with these parts. There's nothing. Just look at these two. Just from the side, please tell me, what exactly do they reuse? Her waist is all the way up here. His is right there. The wings, of course, do appear on his back, but the way they transform, certainly not the same. The wheels especially are not the same, although I do prefer her more realistic, harder-looking wheels. Yeah, I really don't understand where that supposed belief of oh, he's totally a redo of her. No, he's not. Just they're not even I couldn't even name a part that matches on them. Sure, they have their arms sticking on the back, but honestly, she has it better, honestly. I'm going to be completely honest. This figure gets so much hate for nothing. You guys are so mean to her for no reason. But yeah. Just, yeah, they are not similar at all. I really don't know where that came from, but it's got to stop because it's a lie. Also, she's certainly the better bike, not just by aesthetics, but also, at least she can do that. One last thing we gotta do before I get down to transformation is show you guys the cool thing they did. Unlike with the animated Prowl, they painted the rims. And it's on both of them. Of course, shurikens, we'll get to them in robot mode, but I love the gold paint they put behind here. Oh man, that looks so nice. Plus, of course, as you can see, the painted shuriken is in there as well, which I much appreciate. And yeah, I'm actually really happy with it. I think it's very nice. Oop, that's actually the wrong way. There is actually a specific way to put them on. You can put them on however you wish, but there's a specific way. Anyway, let us get down to transformation. What you want to do is you undo the shoulders and the arms at the back, of course. Then you untab the wings from the foot here and bring the foot out. Also, make sure to bring in the kickstand. And then just stretch them out. Stretch out the leg for now. Then bring the wings down a bit. Then bring the arms all the way out. Oh, wait, actually, before you do that, never mind. But before you do that, my apologies. Swing the handlebars down, which I much appreciate that they're there. Really like them. Next, you want to just undo the foot. Yeah, it's already going to do it by itself, but undo the foot from the front here. I so love that. That is so genius. I love it. Then bring the arms out. Bring the guy up, like so. And bring the leg down. So adjust the feet properly accordingly, like so. There we go. Then straighten the legs, and you're done with the legs. Then swing all of this around like so. Make sure the hips face like this. Make sure it's like this to bring out the wings, otherwise they won't come up. Rotate at the waist and collapse the wings. There is a tab that will go into the mushroom peg here, which is pretty smart. Flip out the hands like so. Straighten out the arms and consider Legacy Deluxe Animated PROWL in robot mode. And oh my goodness! Oh, it's gotta be one of the best Legacy figures ever. This robot mode is so killer. Oh, first things first, let's get a close look at that oh so lovely head sculpt. Just talk about an actually good G1ifying of the animated head. Perfect. Long ass chin, big visor, even his crest. It's perfect. We even got some gold here on the sides of his audio receptors, which is quite stunning. One bit of detail I forgot to mention in the motorcycle mode. I'm gonna just turn his head around. Here, let me get the look at that. They're speedometers. Yeah, that's right. They put speedometers on here. Obviously on the back of his head, but they're still there regardless. Just all around, he's just stunning. Just an incredible piece. I cannot get enough of him. I got some extra gold for the Sergeant logos on his shoulders, which is really nice. Lovely bits of a gray here. Got some gunmetal gray here, shockingly. There's nice little hands. Get to my problem with these hands in a bit. Some beige paint for his crotch, some black and some gold. Of his chunky but short little thighs. I think they're cute. And yeah, just fucking incredible. I've seen some people complain about the this piece here being made for bike mode to make it more screen accurate, but it comes at a price of asymmetry. I love this, honestly. Due to the way he transforms, I prefer it. Yeah, it's a little inaccurate, but again, I prefer it. Plus, he literally has a kickstand on his foot with tabs on the feet, so it's already asymmetrical as it is. But just quite an impressive piece. Also, again, love the handlebars. And from the back, and also like the ventings here at the bottom is a reference to his boosters, which is great. And from the back, he's spotless, honestly. He is spotless. Just incredible. Now, for accessories, he only comes with 2 because they're the only necessary ones. And they're, of course, located on his shins. Now, let's take them off. They are his shuriken, which is always nice that they try this. Looks like Emgo put it out. It looks literally like a fucking sand. Look at that, it's a burger. He's got his onboard. He's got his onboard snacks. Thank goodness. Good on him. Yeah, it's a cool little mechanic. I still prefer the original one, which I will grab in a second. Let me open it. You hold it at the base and hold the edge, and then just spin it, and there you go. Deploys the blades. Make sure it's locks into place, and as you can see, there's a cutout for his left hand as it retracts, for fuck's sake. And it just sits there. And as you can see, it will not be asked to hold its position. Please. Okay, hold on. Alrighty, I got it. So, let me grab the other one, the original one here. And here's the original. Much preferred this one. It's a lot better for the sake of the blade is the source, not the base. And honestly, the silhouette is better too by the fact that this is the circle. This is all you see. But the other side is just this. If you're wondering, this is all I have of animated Prowl, sadly. But, straight out, and let me show you the other shuriken. Now, one problem. For some reason, I don't know why, maybe because of obligation, but as you can see, the right hand has a 5mm port molded in, like natural. However, as you can see, the regular hand, the left hand, does not. Why? I don't know. I would have honestly preferred had they just made them both. Made them both regular shuriken holding hands. He doesn't really need to hold anything else, just his shurikens. He hasn't really held much. Well, he's held quite a few things, but honestly, you wouldn't need a 5mm port. You just work with the hands. So that's my complaint with the shuriken. As you can see, it is, and because of it being a 5mm port, it is now damn near impossible to pose with this thing without it looking, limp. All I can hope is that someone with a 3D printer does make a new Prowl hand, because I much prefer the regular shuriken hand. Anyway, let us get down to articulation. We of course begin with a ball jointed neck, which has a serious wide range of movement, gives him an amazing tilt, and of course can do a full 360, though the wings will get in the way, and he can look up so perfectly. Very much necessary, so I appreciate them trying. And he can look down very nicely as well, which is, again, much appreciated. And you can't use the neck joint, sadly, but it really is nice how well articulated the head is. Shoulders can go out 90 degrees, which is just fine. They do a full 360. Oh, and the wings, they do lock in. However, you don't have to worry about them, losing anything. You just, well, except for that, obviously. But they can move if you so desire. He does have a bicep swivel. A single joint elbow that gets you 90 degrees, which is much appreciated. And nothing at the wrist, sadly. But, like I said, anyone with a 3D printer, hope you guys get to work on it. He does have a butt flap. However, that can be moved out of the way. If you want, you can even just have it upwards like this. It doesn't look bad at all. It actually kind of blends in because of the wings. But he does have a fully unhindered waist swivel, which is buttery smooth. And Hasbro, Takara, please stop teasing us with an ab crunch. Seriously, due to transformation, he has an ab crunch. An ab crunch on a chug figure. Hasbro, stop teasing us. You gave Siege Starscream a butterfly joint. You gave Rise of the Beast Optimus an ab crunch. Please stop teasing us. Give us ab crunches. They're so good. And yeah, it does actually go pretty decently far, I'll say. It really helps with posing. His legs can actually would pretty much do the full 360 if it weren't for his shoulders. They can literally go up that far, and oh geez, hold on, try not to cheat it. Hold on, straighten that up. They can't even go back that far. Yeah, good. Yeah, no one gonna beat that. Straighten these out. They can also go way past the full splits, as you can very clearly see. He does have a thigh swivel, which is much appreciated. A single jointed knee bend that does get you pretty much about, I'd say, 100 degrees of bend. However, due to the way this transforms, you can also use it as a secondary knee joint, and it does not look that bad at all. Like, look at that. That looks great. It doesn't even, like I said, it just does not look that bad. And no, not because of this. Even this one, it looks just as good. Much appreciated. You can also use it to go up and back for any amount of posing that you so desire, even if it's not an articulation joint. It does help, though, with the foot. The foot cannot go up, but it can tilt down all the way due to transformation. Well, this one, really, but this one doesn't need it, which I appreciate. Unfortunately, as you can see, it is a ball joint. I don't like that it is, because this is all the tilt you get. Unless you mess with the foot, and honestly, it looks weird. But like I said, you can use this for tilting action as well. So he is unbelievably poseable. Now, with all that said and done, let us get down to some size comparisons. Of course, that starts with Mr. Saunter here, being Studio Series 86 Ironhide, and due to them being from two different continuities entirely, I'm really happy with this. Obviously, Prowl would probably be like to his waist, but honestly, this is still really cool looking. I cannot get enough of this. And there he is with your modern lineup, excluding Windcharger. Yeah, he does blend in very well, although admittedly he's practically blending in. The black and gold combo just oozes with beauty, and he just pops so hard against everyone else. He just belongs with this team, just as much as Bulkhead and RC do. Yeah, I said it. These two are so good, and you fucking heard me. Anyway, yeah, just a great looking shot. And my word, does he look incredible with your animated lineup. Like, it is perfect. Also, yeah, like I said, you can use those joints, and yes, he is flat-foot. Kind of incredible. And yeah, just what an incredible fucking group photo, I say. So that's been my look at the Legacy Deluxe Animated PROWL, and just, I cannot stress enough how incredible this guy is. Just easily one of the best deluxes ever made by Hasbro and Takara. It's just that good. The articulation is kind of surreal in terms of how good it is. It only lacks a wrist swivel. And yes, with it, you can create the iconic cat pose. Pretty much one-to-one, if a bit limited. My only complaint with this guy is that damn right hand of his. Oh, why did they even make it a 5mm port? It really hurts it. It would have easily been an 11 out of 10 figure had it been just the same as his left hand here. But you have to pick him up. I highly recommend you pick this guy up. I just cannot say it enough. Truly an incredible figure. And again, thank you to my best friend for making this review possible. Love you, man. I hope you all enjoyed this lovely review. I hope you all have a lovely day, evening, or night. This has been Nerdiest Dime, rolling out.